Hi, I'm Grace, and I thought it'd be fun to try out some summer makeup trends on my face because in Canada it's finally starting to feel like summer. I know we're a little behind. So here's my inspiration. I want to try some of this blue eyeshadow look, which some of these photos are recent, but I mean, Barbie did it, original Barbie did it way back when. I want to try a bit of this cloud skin, so it's a little bit glowy, but blotted out where it needs to be, a little bit matte, kind of a balance. And then the Sabrina Carpenter blush, that like baby doll blush, I thought that looked so cute. And lastly, the berry stained lips, which I see like different lips on all of these pictures, so there's a ton of different lip trends going on right now. So start by pinning my hair out of the way. Okay. This guy right here, for all you dry skin girlies, beautiful. Oh, this is the Beauty of Joseon Sunscreen Rice and Probiotics. Excellent. I'm almost out. It's very well loved. Okay, I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow because I think I might have a bit of fallout with this kind of look. So I'm gonna do that first and then go from there. I forgot a primer, 1 second. I think using an eye primer, like any actual eye primer, helps make your eyeshadow last a little bit longer, especially if like me, you're prone to some creasing. All those all those little wrinkles, and this makes everything way nicer, provides a nice base. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I'm gonna put this light luxe color right here. It's a little bit yellow, but I think it'll look really nice with the blue. It's kind of contrasting colors, and it's just very slightly yellow. Not too yellow. Got a little divot in there. I think my eye primer might be getting a little old, or maybe I'm just getting old and I need a more dewy eye primer to deal with the dry skin. I'm gonna use the Trip shade right beside there to go darken the corner a little bit, put some on my lid. Anywhere I want it just slightly darker. Okay, now I'm going to grab a slightly tighter brush and go a little bit darker. Let's do Enigma over here. Put that in the crease and just build it up. So it looks like, with the blue eyeshadow looks I was looking at, that they kind of use some like browns and tans to complement the blue and just provide almost more of a neutral background, unless you're doing the full-blown blue. But I thought the inner corner was really pretty, something you could wear a bit more often. So I'm gonna do that because I'm not going to the Met Gala today. Well, my eyes are drier than I thought. Anybody knows a good primer for dry eyelids? Let me know. Because I need some help here. Okay, I'm going to build it up a little bit more. Let's use Quarry Days. It's kind of a bit of bronze. In summer, there's always a bit of that bronze that comes back in style, you know? So I've got to add some of that. Oh, this is the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, if I didn't mention that already. I think this one is a go-to like all year round. If you're on a budget and had to buy just one eyeshadow palette, this would be my recommendation. If you're into cool looks, cool tone looks. If you're not into cool tone looks, then obviously a different one. But for somebody like me with cool tone skin, perfection. Okay, I'm gonna blend that out a little bit more with a clean fluffy brush. And now we can add the blue. Fun part. This is the ColourPop Pokemon palette. I just thought it was so cute. This little Squirtle here. Perfect blue. Okay, I'm gonna use Cerulean City. It's this light blue here. Let's use a really dense brush. And I'm gonna start just tapping it in that inner corner. I'm gonna close my eyes because then I can get a little bit below and above all at once. Okay, this is exactly what I was going for. Okay, so before I finish the eyes, do the rest of my face because don't want to put something underneath my eye and then accidentally wipe it all off. And I'm going to start with color corrector. This is Ciate London Extraordinary Brightening Under Eye Perfector in light. It's very peach toned. So if you're canceling out those kind of purpley grays, it's great. And this one doesn't dry out my eyes, which is needed. That skin that's a little bit glowy and matte in just the right places, going to use the Tear Tear Cushion Foundation in 17th C Porcelain. I've been using this all summer. This is definitely my new favorite. I know summer just started, but ever since I got it in the spring. Concealer. I guess I should have did this part before that blue. Oh well. This is the NARS in Affogato. Another summer go-to treat, Affogatos. What's your summer go-to treat? Affogato, watermelon, mango, just ice cream in general. So to add some glow, I'm going to bring back the Milk Holographic Stick. And we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to put it all over my cheek area because I'll be covering it up with a few other things. Well, pearlescent skin is also, like a more of a cool toned pearlescent. Glowy skin is also a trend, so this would be great for that. Blush, I'm going to use the ColourPop one in Metronome at the edge here. This one applies really nicely with just a finger. So, I know this is lighter, but this is going to be my darker shade for the outside, just to provide some depth. Okay, now to get that baby doll look, I'm going to use the Sheet Glam in Petal Talk. Feels like they might have got that from somewhere. Fingers are already dirty, might as well, not dirty, but covered in blush, so might as well just tap this out with them. I'm not sure how these trends, if I were meant to combine the pink and the blue eyes, because those are looking a bit clowny now that I see them together. I can always tone it down a little. So one of the things with the trends is sometimes you're not meant to put them all together at once. Just gonna blend a little bit more. Okay, I want to make this blue a little bit more icy. So I'm going to add a bit of an icy color. We'll go with Evolution on the top corner here. So that is super icy. I'm going to use that same brush that I used for the blue and just tap it over and blend it out a little. Now let's add some liner. I'm going to go in with this Extreme Lasting Essence Silky Nude pencil. If I can open it, there we go. On my waterline, make it bright and open there. I'm going to take the So Sharp So Simple Cacao Brown pencil by Clio. Go on my outer lash line. I wish this was a little bit more of a cooler tone brown. It's one of the tricky things with ordering online is that sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell the tones. I'm going to use this Slim Liquid Eyeliner, and both Slim and Gray Brown by Judy Doll. And Gray Brown is like a really good match for my hair color. This is the tiniest little point ever I've ever used in an eyeliner. Okay, before I do my mascara, do my brows, just gonna brush them up. Now, I'm not a brow expert, so if I have some eyebrow blindness that, well, I was gonna say that I'm unaware of, that would be a little redundant. If I have some eyebrow blindness and that you could help me with, please go for it. I just do the most basic, fill in any areas. I go with the natural shape. I just pluck any little hairs that look a little out of place. I fill in where it's a little bit sparse and go over it with a gel, like as basic as it gets. Oh, I accidentally cut off part of this eyebrow right in this corner, so I'm going to fill that in a bit more. I realized I almost forgot bronzer. The Clio Kill Lash and Long Curling. And this really does hold a curl all day. If I don't use waterproof makeup remover and I just, use a regular cleanser all over, my lashes will still be curled holding on to this mascara when the rest of my makeup is off. I feel like with this Dolly blush look, I don't really need contour, so I'm going to skip that and just go right in with bronzer. Use the L'Oreal Infallible in, what is this, soft matte bronzer. Can't find a shade on here. I'm assuming it's probably just the lightest one they have. Okay, now so that my skin looks more cloud-like and not just dewy, although I guess the dry skin I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna use setting powder, Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Powder. Very summery. Just a little bit on, ooh! It smells like watermelon. Just a little bit under my eyes where I get a little bit more dewy that I don't want it. Then, last but not least, gonna go in with the lips after I wipe all this other stuff off my fingers. Oh, you know what? Setting spray. I can do that before lips. All-nighter. Well, apparently berry stained lips are a trend for summer, so let's try them. I'm gonna use Beauty Vault. I don't know, something, a little handwritten thing there. Oh, this just says BV. Beauty Vault in Bloomy Bow, sorry. My lips. I love the formula. This one is just a pretty pink. Right, now, I haven't tried this before. It's the Etude Dear Darling Water Tint. So, I feel like tint stain kind of similar. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, this is super watery. I'm a little nervous about making a mess with this. Yes, just concentrated on the inner part. Wow, that brings me back to my childhood. That smells like a grape freezy. Not a real grape, but specifically a freezy. Okay, got that nice and stained on the inside. And I'm gonna blend them all together. I'm sorry, just banging this on the counter there. Blend them all together with the Ramen Han Lovely Pink. And voila! Berry lips for summer. I love this Ramen Han one. I know it's like not the most berry color, but it is so lovely for formula. So we're just banging around with stuff on the counter here. Okay. One corner a little smaller, lower than the other, but you know, perfection, overrated. Looks way more natural like this. Okay, so let me know what you think of all the summer trends, which ones you're going to try. I recommend not doing what I did and trying a ton of them all at once, because obviously a little much. But let me know your favorites, what you're going to be trying, what you're going to be wearing this summer, and have a wonderful time in the sun. Bye!